Hello Wargamers, it's me Callum from Tabletop Banter, and today is the second episode of Catch Up with Callum. I've got a couple of notes here of things I want to go through, so yeah, let's get started. First of all, I'll probably talk about the projects I've got going on. So I have now finished painting up the Dark Angels half of Dark Vengeance. I've done a Devastator squad and a Rhino. So they're all done now, which is really great. I'm almost at 1,000 points with them. I've just got a few more Tactical Marines to paint up. I'm a couple models shy of 500 points of Chaos fully painted now. Finished off the Cultists, done a couple of Chosen models to the end now, and I've just got to do the last three of those. Hellbrute, Dark Apostle as before, which you will have seen already if you've looked at my last video. So yeah, really excited by those two projects at the moment. Going home from university back to by Portsmouth in a week or so. So when I get back there, it'll be there'll be a bit more time to paint, a bit more time to game, especially with a friend of mine, which I'll talk about a bit more a little later on. But yeah, in terms of projects on the horizon, hopefully the Dark Vengeance expansion pack for the Dark Angels. Excited by that. Haven't decided how I'm going to model everything up yet, but it's certainly going to probably take a more elite way of doing it, I think. Although I'm not huge on Raven Wings, probably just elite, like probably the Deathwing Knights, and then grab out a 3-man Raven Wing squad and use bits to make it look cooler. I am looking forward to getting back into some modelling, because obviously with the Dark Vengeance stuff, there's no modelling required, you just stick it together. So I'm looking forward to having that new challenge, if you like. Yeah, what else is there to talk about? Well, I'm on 78 subscribers, I think, as of this video, which is really, really great. I'm really enjoying having that increase. Every now and then I get an email from YouTube telling me someone else has subscribed, and that's really exciting. So thanks to everyone who has subscribed. I am looking forward to getting that to go up near 100. I'm actually already thinking of things to do, maybe a giveaway or something like that. Just an exciting idea for it, I suppose. Yeah, just something different, because I know a lot of people do giveaways for things like that, and I just want mine to be a little bit different. So it may well be a small army with a list, or something maybe a bit different, maybe a special character I could build for someone or something. I don't know, basically. I'll figure that one out when I get around to it. So I'm going to move on to other exciting news for this Christmas. Now, as I said, I'm going home in a week, and a friend of mine is home a few days after me, and he's agreed to do a Kill Team campaign with me. I won't divulge too much, because I'm going to do like an introductory video to that series, if you like, that campaign, explaining the backstory of the campaign, the major characters, and where we want to go with it. And I'll do that in a video in the future. However, I will give you the title of the campaign. It's going to be Kill Team Campaign Hunt for the Fallen. So you can probably guess that it's going to be Dark Angels, and another key chapter will be the Crimson Fists. Yeah, so I'm very excited by this. I mean, we'll be filming some other battle reports as well. Hopefully properly filming as well, so getting the dice rolls in, getting the fun that we have, rolling dice and chilling out. And yeah, I'm pretty excited by it. Getting all the stuff home, like I've got to carry the table home, I've got to carry some terrain home, clothes and stuff, on a train. So that'll be interesting, but I'm very, very excited for what this December holds in terms of gaming prospects. Also excited for the new Star Wars film. More of a Star Wars fan than Star Trek. Never really got into Star Trek, but I'm pretty excited to see the new Star Wars. Yeah, I just think so far the adverts have looked really, really good. the premieres and stuff, the previews. I mean, that shot with the X-wings flying over the lake, that was just, when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely going now. So I think the friend I'm making the campaign with, him and I are going to go see it and go to our local GW in Portsmouth and chill out afterwards, I think, so that's cool. So yeah, lots of things on the horizon over Christmas that I'm very excited about. Revision for exams I'm less excited about, but got to be done anyway. Lots of painting to do, as I've asked for a few things this year for birthday and Christmas, as that's in a week or so. So lots of things hopefully to do. Looking at getting the Betrayal at Calf box with a friend of mine. I have decided, I think, that I will go with Raven Guard if I am able to get the box. I'll probably take the more like tactical marine heavy side of it, because the reason I chose Raven Guard was because of I think it's Corax. The Primarch is so cool, and the drop assault on Istvan 5, which I read a bit on a wiki online, and he just eats through these like possessed world eaters, and he is like one killer blow away from actually killing the World Eater Primarch. And then the Night Lord's one comes in and cuts off his lightning claw or something, but it's really, really cool, like the whole fluff there. And I like the whole fighting to survive thing, like the Crimson Fists and the Raven Guard have, where they are so close to extinction. There's like, they went from 80,000 to 2,000 members, and it's just like, wow, okay, that's kind of cool. So I like that kind of underdog thing going on. Plus, it would mean, if I ever wanted to get some 40k elements for that, I could just go like Scouts in Land Speeders, which is something I really want to try. I'll probably do it with my Crimsons, but I thought that'd be kind of cool. So, obviously discussed these Christmas exploits, if you like. Yeah, like I said, plenty of battle reports. Hopefully, that I'll be staggering over the few weeks after coming back from the new year. The idea is that I will record a load in a bunch and then be able to put them out over intervals, because I don't get the opportunity to record games very often. So I'm hoping being at home is going to give me that opportunity. And then obviously the campaign will probably be a video every few days with like a story and then a battle report and then like a post-game roundup for each one. So it might be the case that I do one physical game every week, but with the two other videos being a pre-game story time and a post-game evaluation with a friend of mine, or something like that. I'm still working with the mechanics of that one, but all very exciting stuff. And finally, I have a question for you, because I thought it'd be interesting to get your views on these things. This is the whole point of this. It's interaction between the YouTuber and the watcher, and I kind of like that. So my question for you is, who inspires you? Who, when you're watching on YouTube, makes you want to go and do the things for your army, paint or play, try new things, etc., etc.? I'd also thought I'd answer this question for you as well. So I have defined a term between my friends and I, saying I'm a member of the School of Fritz, Wargamer Fritz, obviously, because I can listen to his tactical videos all day. I think I've actually watched every 40k video from now until about almost a year ago. I think I'm about a month shy of a year ago, and I only started watching his videos a couple of months ago. So I've been sort of on the Fritz train, if you like, just taking in everything. His wealth of knowledge is very abundant, and picking his brain from his videos is great, and it's given me numerous ideas. I've tried out lots of things, and he talks about the fluff and the hobby side and making your own army work, and that's something I really want to look into. If you have a theme and you want to go with it, finding the best way to take that theme forward, I think, is just great. I think that's the best way to play the game. Play the game you're interested in and make it as competitive as you can after you found what you like, as opposed to building the all-powerful list that the internet says works. So yeah, I'm a massive fan of Wargamer Fritz. I'll leave a link in the description below. I'm sure you've probably already subscribed to him already if you are to me, but if you haven't, and you really want to get a greater knowledge of the tactical side of the game especially, he is well worth watching. So hopefully I'll be able to implement a few of his things in future games. But yeah, my question to you is, who inspires you? So yeah, leave your comments in the description below. That'd be great, and then I can find out what your thoughts are on that. Another thing I'd like to do, and I'm going to use this video to do it as well, is about this Kill Team campaign. Now, my friend and I are writing up 500-point Kill Team lists. Now, I finished mine. I got it next to me here, and I'll probably do a preview video of that in a bit. But we have 500 points as a starting force, and then smaller points, so like 250, 200-point games happen, and we have to draw from that force, and characters that are killed roll on a table to find out if they're dead or not, and regular models roll on the table as well. However, I thought it'd be an interesting interaction to have with you guys if I put out the characters of my army. I've got 2 sergeants, and I'd like some inspiration for names. So if you could post a comment below, I'll show you each one now. I'll show you. This is my Deathwing sergeant, just here, and it'd be really great if you guys could post some interesting sergeant-like leadership names. And then here is the regular sergeant, who costs like an extra 30 points in my list. So yeah, if you guys have any name suggestions for either of those, that'd be great. I think it'd be a really interesting way of getting you guys involved in the campaign as well. Something I personally am very excited for and very passionate about is getting these battle reports out there for you, because I know that that's quite a popular video on YouTube, and it can often bring hobbying to someone who doesn't always have the opportunity to just grasp it every weekend. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It is the subscribers that keep me going, and 78 of you, so yeah, thanks a lot. I'm really, really excited by that. And yeah, leave a comment below about names for the sergeants and answering the question, who inspires you. So thank you very much for watching. It's been me, Callum, from Tabletop Banter. Don't forget, have fun.